Hello! So today I finished reading a book. This lovely book. It is Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea by April Genevieve Tucholke. No idea how to say that name. Anyway, so I received this book on Thursday because that's when it came out. And then on Friday I started reading it and I finished reading it today. And it's definitely different. It's dark and twisted, actually. And I enjoyed reading it. It was different than what I normally read. And even though it is fantasy, somehow, like, the main character, her name is Violet, and her train of thought reminded me a lot of a contemporary novel, like contemporary novel person's train of thought, even though it's a fantasy. I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, I don't know, and it was so detailed, but not in an annoying way. It's detailed in it is detailed in a very observant way. Like, she sees everything, and it's confusing at times and deep, and there's some gore. Yeah, basically it is the story of this girl. Like I said, her name is Violet White, who is a nouveau riche person, except her family doesn't really have money anymore because they spend it all. She lives on the coast of this town, and she and her twin brother live in a big house by themselves because their parents kind of up and left for Europe to find their muses because they're both painters. And their grandmother died 5 years ago, and they're both 17, and basically they live by themselves in this little town. And then this new boy shows up and strange things start to happen. And I will not tell you more about it because this is more of a review than a book talk. Therefore, it doesn't have any spoilers. So don't worry if you haven't read the book. But if you like dark and twisted stories, this is not a bad read. It was quite interesting. I mean, at times it may have moved a little slow, but also it didn't. It's kind of weird, but in an interesting way. I'm not making any sense. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say about it for right now. It is going to be a series, so there will be more books coming. I have no idea how many, because unlike every other book in the world, I have not done my research for this book. Actually, when I started reading it, I had no idea what it's about, because it was a part of one of my pre-ordering binges that I go on occasion. Like I've mentioned many a time before, I have a slight Amazon addiction, even though if I think about it, it's actually more of a reading addiction, and Amazon is just my enabler for my reading addiction. But every once in a while I would go on Amazon and I would start pre-ordering a whole bunch of books. So I actually ordered this book several months ago during one of those binges, and I ordered it because I really like the cover. And look, it's a very pretty cover. It has waves of the sea and it's people up there. It's just very dark and mysterious, and I have to say that is actually what the story is like. It's dark and mysterious and weird in a good way, I think. Thank you, Amazon, for having it wait by my door when I go home. And the thing is, even though I had no idea what it's about, like I didn't know anything about it. Like, I didn't read any blurbs, I didn't read nothing. I didn't know what it's about. No idea whatsoever. Not even a clue. But I ordered it, and I'm very happy I did, because I really, really liked reading it. Even though I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads out of 5. I don't know what makes a book a 5. I really don't. Anyway, so that's it for now. I'm gonna stop rambling now because I'm using my phone for this. I'm having some camera issues. So yeah, my hand is getting kind of sore there with holding the phone. So I am going to go now. Bye!